Hello, Emmanuel Church, and thank you once again for your continued support of the work of Weber Street, London City Mission. Just a reminder of the work that we do. We're continuing to work with homeless and marginalised people, continuing to give people access to clothing and showers, and to food and to medical services, and a number of social and spiritual activities that we're also helping people with, lots of advice and help and information. In terms of an update, I think I mentioned last time that we were planning to have an accommodation project actually based in the same building where we work from in Waterloo. And I'm still working on that project. It hasn't happened yet, but it has been approved by the leadership team of London City Mission. They have approved a budget for that. And we're hoping to start moving forward with that project, the first stages of that project in the summer. The situation at the moment is there are people living in the flat at the moment that work for the mission. So obviously nothing can be done until they've moved out. When they've moved out, then work, etc., will be done on the flat. And we're hoping to launch that project in spring next year. And as you can imagine, there's a lot of work to be done between now and then in terms of policies and procedures and staffing and finance and a whole load of other stuff that we need to sort out between now and then. But we're hoping to launch that in spring next year. Our other accommodation project, which has been running for 4 or 5 years or so down in South London, that's also working very well. We now have There are about 6 people who are living there at the moment, so it's full to capacity. And a couple of the latest residents that have moved into that accommodation are a couple of young Romanian guys who my colleague Nick Labiche has been able to get an apprenticeship with Pret. We have a partnership with Pret a Manger, so they're doing an apprenticeship with Pret. And they will do that for a period of time, and if that apprenticeship is successful, they will then be given employment by Pret a Manger. So that's quite an exciting thing that is happening at the moment. One of our challenges at the moment, over the last 5-6 months, we've had quite a number of staff that move on. That tends to happen in any organisation, but we've had quite a lot of staff who've moved on, and some of them are quite key staff. So at the moment, our staffing levels are not what I would want them to be, and so we're in the process of recruiting new staff for that. But it's always a challenge finding people who meet the criteria and meet the requirements of that. So that's one of the challenges that we're facing at the moment. In terms of prayer, you can continue to pray for the daily Bible talk that we have, and also connected with that is the weekly Bible study that we have midweek. You can continue to pray for the staff, that they would continue to have the vision and energy and enthusiasm that is required. And just keep praying on for the guests that we're working with. It's hard to kind of like measure success, what success actually looks like. But sometimes it's, a number of small steps that can add up to, quite a big change in somebody's life. I just want to thank you again for your continued support, both financial and prayer. It does make a difference in the work that we're doing. And, just thank you for your interest in London City Mission and in the work that we're doing at Weber Street. And God bless you. Thank you.